So these are the ethics in sales. Then we will quickly look at laws governing sales. Sorry. Okay. Laws governing sales. Because we have got to know, we have known the laws governing business. We need to also know the laws governing sales. So let me quickly remind you, please, you can do as well as share your suggestion, your comments under the comment section, and also subscribe to the channel for us. How we can continue? I wish to read a suggestion of network. Okay, sorry. Guys,
Okay.
for jumping. I think it's because I feel that there are a lot of countries that has rained over. It means that it has rained different countries. The weather has changed. So let's look at that. Long-term sales. Long-term sales and processes of regulations and statutes that indicate how transactions protect consumers and ensure fair competition. These laws are designed to promote transparency, protect the right of buyers and sellers, and maintain a
understanding inventory by using inventory management techniques, optimize inventory, and to minimize storage
We
cost.
have Uniform Commercial Code. The Uniform Commercial Code, now UCC, is a comprehensive set of laws
Okay.
that governs various commercial transactions,
Okay.
including the sales of goods. Why is it guidelines on contracts,
Okay.
information, terms of
So
sale,
and also
warranties,
track and
remedies,
analyze manage inventory
breach
efficiency.
of contracts,
That's where
and
you
other aspects of
optimize
sales transactions.
inventory
The UCC has been
turnover to
adopted with
minimize storage costs and
variations
improve
by all states in the
Cashflow.
United States.
track and analyze
The
financial.
UCC Uniform
Okay,
Commercial
so guys, I think we can
Please,
start. We
guys,
can do
as much as
something
possible,
right now.
subscribe to the
Tonight
channel
we are
for
just
us.
here to
We are saying that
look at a few things for the night. It's quite unfortunate that we couldn't do something in the afternoon part, but we will still look at what we can do tonight. And yesterday night too, if you were on this platform, you also realize or know what was happening yesterday night. I think we faced unconscious misunderstanding that lead us to unknown place, but by God grace, everything is fine now. Yes, so we needed to come back to meet our cherished viewers, our cherished friends, our dearest and most grateful personalities who are gathered here. So tonight, I think we will be looking at a few things, because always we try as much as possible to talk about our business, and we have a business mindset, or in a way that in this life or in this world, it is organized, or it is being moved by business. So once we can be moved, or you can be moved as well, you need to be a business minded. And how can you be a business minded? You can only be a business minded in the fact that you are having a solution to a problem. So once you have a solution to a problem, then it means that you are automatically a business personnel. So once you are automatically a business personnel, how are you going to make your business to fetch you something? How are you going to make your business to fetch you money? How are you going to make your business to fetch you capital? So always we come here to learn, or come here to talk something about business regulations and so on. So tonight, this one is also part of our session, and we are looking at how we can be debt free in our business. Because what we have realized is that most of business personnel don't have the startup, or do not have the money to start their own business. So they go in for support, they go in for loans. So once you start going in for loan, how can you, or how are you ready to go out, or to work as a scot free without going in for loan? So tonight we have fee for a business. It's not bad for you to start up with a loan in your business, or financing your business with loan. But once you are moving forward, for your business to be a consistent, then it means that you also need to be a loan free, or go scot free without going in for loan for unnecessary, or something that will bring you same income of what you are getting. So before we look at how to make financial stable in business, we are ready to also look at how, or ways to control finance in business. Before you can be a financial stable in business, you have to know, or you have to get the ways to control your finance in your business. By getting the way in controlling your finance in your business, then it means that you can also be, or make a financial stable in your business without, or going in for additional loans to do the same thing, or a work that has been done already. So guys, let's quickly look at ways to control finance in business. Controlling finance in business involves implementing practices and strategies to effectively manage income, expenses, investment, and overall financial health. So let's look at several ways to control financial in business. And the key point, the first one that we have to look at is that we need to create and stick to a budget. So let's say you have created a budget within a 6 months period, or a full year. You need to stick to the budget. That will help you, or that will make you scot free from borrowing to your business. So by sticking to, or by creating and sticking to a budget, you need to develop a detailed budget that includes all income sources and expenses. You need to develop a detailed budget that includes all income sources and expenses. And also, you need to regularly review and adjust the budget based on actual financial performance and changing business conditions. So if you are able to follow these things, then then you will be scot free in making, or going in for loan or borrowing. By regular review, try as much as possible. It's your business. So for you to raise up the business, for the business to get to another level, you need to always review and adjust the budget. You can only adjust the budget based on actual financial performance. So if you will adjust the budget and increase it, then it means that the financial performance is also rising. But you can't raise your budget whilst your financial performance is decreasing. and changing of business conditions. So at times you realize or you find out that, oh no, if I get this to my business, if I attach this to my business, it will make the business be like this. It will bring another income. It will fetch another capital to the business. Then you try as much as possible to adjust the budget. By doing all these things, you need to develop a detailed budget that includes your income, what is coming in, and what is going out. That's the expenses. So please, guys, if you are new here, all what I can tell you is try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel. Try as much as possible to share the link, and do well to let us hear or let us know where you are watching us from. You can also send your comment and we will read it for you. So, and also we need to monitor our cash flow. So how can we monitor our cash flow? We need to monitor our cash flow by keeping a close eye on cash flow to ensure there is enough liquidity to cover day-to-day expenses and investment. So by making or by going loan free in our business, by stabilizing our money that's coming into the business, we need to keep a close eye on cash flow to ensure there is enough liquidity to cover day-to-day expenses and investment. And we also need to use cash flow forecasting to anticipate potential cash shortages and surplus. We need to use cash flow forecasting to anticipate potential cash flow shortages or surplus. So these are some of the things when we look at it carefully, it will help us to control our finance in our business. Then also we need to control cost. So by controlling cost in our business, we need to identify and monitor all business expenses. Try as much as possible to know the expenses that you are doing in the business. Sorry, guys. I'm coming. Give me a few minutes. Yes. So I think yesterday this is what happened, but today, God grace, we are not going to make it happen again. We need to learn something. We need to evaluate something for our business. We need to know the guidelines. Okay, so let's continue. I think the network also jumped, but we need to continue. So these are the things that we are talking about. These are the things that we need to look at when we are ready to control our finance in our business. So by controlling our finance in the business, we need to create and stick to our budget. And also we need to monitor our cash flow, the income and our expenses. We need to also close eye on cash flow to ensure there is enough liquidity to cover our day-to-day expenses. And day-to-day expenses is the one that takes out most of our money or our capital. So by avoiding that, we need to take or monitor our daily cash flows severely, because by monitoring our cash flow, it will help us to also control our finance in our business. Then also we need to control cost. We need to identify and monitor all business expenses. At times, it's not everything that we need to put our money in or invest in. It's not everything that we need to say, oh, let me buy this or because of the no. At times we need to also use a different method to make or to sustain the business without going in for borrowing or going for different things. Then also we need to implement cost saving measures such as negotiating better terms with suppliers, reducing overhead costs, and optimizing operational efficiency. These are the things that we need to look at. We need to implement cost saving measures such as negotiating better terms with suppliers and reducing overhead costs and optimizing operational efficiency. So by making our business stable, by being a financial free or scot free, making going in for loan, these are the things that we need to look at. We need to control the cost. We need to identify and monitor all business expenses. At times you might hold or you will be having a certain amount of money, but within the course of the day, you realize that the money is gone. Yes, you are realizing because you couldn't monitor how you made the expenses. So by you monitoring or by you making sure that these are how these are the things, or this is how I made my expenses, it will help you to even remove some of the things or unnecessary things that you yourself think that it was mistakenly used or caused by a different thing or different mindset. So we need to identify and monitor the expenses that's coming in to take something. And also we need to manage inventory efficiency. By managing inventory efficiency, we need to avoid overstocking or understocking inventory by using inventory management techniques. We need to also optimize inventory turnover to minimize storage cost and improve cash flow. So these are the things that we also need to look at by avoiding overstocking, by avoiding and understocking inventory, by using inventory management techniques. And also we can manage inventory efficiency by optimizing inventory turnover to minimize storage cost and improve cash flow. So guys, please, these are the things we need. These are the steps, these are the guidelines. We need to use it in our daily business. So by using this in our daily business, it will help us much as possible to control our finance in business. So please do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share your comment. We will read it and we will try as much as possible to also know where you are watching us from. And also do well to share the link. So tonight we are looking at how we will be debt-free in our business by in a way of making financial stable without going in for borrowing. So we have got to know that if we are able to make our business financial stable, then it means that we are also ready to be scot-free or go free in borrowing. So by making financial stable, then we need to check or we need to control our budgeting and financial planning. By controlling our budgeting and financial planning, this will help us to be financially stable in the business. We need to also manage our cash flow. We need to monitor cash flow closely to ensure we have enough liquidity to cover expenses and investment. We also need to implement strategies to accelerate receivable and delays payable without harming relationships. So if we can do these things, then we are ready to make financial stable in our business. But I'm reminding you always, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share the link. You can also share or send your comment for us to know what is happening, for us to know where you are watching us from, for us to know your suggestion in this section. Then also we need to diversify income streams. So by diversifying income streams, we need to explore opportunities to diversify our revenue streams to reduce dependence on a single source of income, and also develop complementary products or service that appeal to our existing customer base. By doing this will help us much as possible to be financially stable in our business. We need to also build by building reserves and emergency funds. We need to build reserves and emergency funds. So we need to set aside funds for emergencies or unexpected expenses. Aim to build a financial cushion that can sustain our business during challenges. So these are the things that we need to look at. If we are able to look at these things, then it means that we are ready to be financially stable in our business. If you have a strong, or if you have built or reserved something somewhere for emergency reasons, then it means that you are not ready to go in for loan. Then it means that you are ready to survive without going in for loan, or being a stable, or being a scot-free capital demanding from different entities. Then also we need to monitoring and analyzing our financial performances. We need to monitor and analyze our financial performance. We need to use financial ratios and key performance indicators. That's the key KPIs. We need to use the KPIs very, very, very carefully to track our business financial health. So we are saying that we need to use ratios and key performance indicators to track our business financial health. Yes. And also we need to regularly analyze financial statement to identify trends, strengths, and areas for improvement. These are the things that we need to do. And by God so good, if we are able to do all these things, then we are ready to make financial stable in our business without going in for loan. So guys, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share the link. And also you can let us know where you are watching us from, and you can share all your comments and suggestions. So we are also saying that we need to invest in growth wisely. Yes. We need to allocate resources to growth initiatives that offer reasonable return on investment, ROI. Reasonable return on investment. Return on investment. We need to invest in growth wisely by allocating resources to growth initiatives that offer reasonable return on investment, and also balance between short-term profitability and long-term sustainability. We need to balance these things. We should stop looking at our short-term profitability or profit that we will get in the shortest time, rather than balancing it with long-term sustainability. Then we also need to take risk. By taking risk, we need to identify potential risk to our business and develop strategies to mitigate them. Yes, we need to take risk all the time, because as a businessman or as a problem solver, some people are coming to you. Some people are coming to you for you to solve their problems. So you yourself, don't you have a problem? You have, but you need to take risk. So by taking risk, you need to identify the potential risk to the business and develop strategies, because you already have solution for somebody. So all what you need to do is to develop strategy. If you are ready for you to give your solution to a different problem, then you need to develop strategies to mitigate your problem. And by doing these things, then it means that you are ready to be financially stable in your business. Then also you need to consider insurance coverage and legal protection to safeguard against financial losses. Oh yes. You need to consider insurance coverage in a way of not thinking negativity for your business, but protecting your business for future sustainability. By doing these things, then it means that your business, or you are ready to be a financial stable or be loan free in your business. So please guys, do well to subscribe to the channel, do well to share the link, and you can let us know, or you can let us hear you where you are watching us from, and your comments and suggestions. And also the last thing we need to look at is we need to seeking professional advice. In business, once you're a businessman, what you are doing, it has been done already. So all what you need to do is to seek for advices. And it's not just any advice. You need to seek for professional advice from professionals. You need to consult with financial advisors, accountants, or business consultants for expert guidance. You need, by seeking for professional advice, you need to consult with financial advisors and also accountant or business consultant for expert guidance. Then also you need to stay informed about economic trends. So by developing or making sure that your business is moving, or this what will move the business, you need to stay informed always. And as a businessman, you need to always be informed in the economic sector to know the trends, the regulatory changes, and industry development. If you are able to have these things, if you are able to get these things to attach to your business, then it means that your business is ready to make financial stable. So by making your business financial stable, you need budgeting and financial planning. You also need managing cash flow. And also you need controlling cost. You need building reserves and emergency funds. You also need debt management. And you need monitoring and analyzing financial performance. You need investing in growth wisely. Then also you need to take risk management carefully. And the last one you need to look at is seeking professional advice. By seeking professional advice, you need to consult with financial advisors, accountants, or business consultants for expert guidance. By doing these things, then it means that you are ready to be or to make your business a financial stable. So by making your business financial stable, then it means that we also need to control our finance or our business. So by controlling our finance, we need to create and stick to a budget. These are the things that we can be a business free, loan free. So by being or by moving out from debt, then you need to create and stick to a budget for your business, and you need to monitor cash flows. You need to control cost. So by monitoring cash flows, you need to keep a close eye on cash flows to ensure there is enough liquidity to cover day-to-day expenses and investment. And also you need to use cash flow forecasting to anticipate potential cash shortages or supplies or surplus. So guys, do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share the link for others to also get connected. And also we need to control cost. How can we control cost? We need to control cost by identifying and monitor all business expenses that we are doing. By monitoring our expenses that we are doing, it will help us to control the cost. And also implement cost savings. Oh God. Implementing cost savings. Implementing cost savings, we need to implement cost savings measures such as negotiating better. As a businessman, you have to know how you need to handle your goods. The goods, even if the raw materials that you use for your business, the materials you use for your business, you need to implement cost measures by negotiating better terms with your suppliers. If you are able to negotiate better terms with your suppliers, then it will reduce overhead cost and optimize operational efficiency. Tony, God bless you for liking the topic. Try as much as possible to share the link. Try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel. God bless you. So these are the things that we are looking at as a business mindset or business personnel. As a startup, you need to be a loan free. It's not always or not everything that you need to acquire, seek for loan to do it. And maybe you will be looking at what you are getting, and it will push you to know, go in for this loan, go in for another loan, go and take this loan to do this. But to be a loan free in your business, you need to also stable. You need to control your finance. You need to control the finance that's coming from the business. You need to create and stick to a budget. The budget, you need to create a budget for the business, and the budget that you have created, you need to stick to it by developing a detailed budget that includes all income sources and expenses. You need to regularly review and adjust the budget based on actual financial performance and changing business condition. And also you need to monitor cash flow. You need to keep close eye. The eyes. Don't say that you have opened a business, but it is being operated by your employee. So you as a business, you as the business owner, you don't have time to use this thing, this eye, to you need, like, oh Charlie, you need to do that. You need to keep a close eye on the cash flow to ensure that there is enough liquidity to cover even day-to-day expenses. Because it's the day-to-day expenses that make us incur, that make us go for another loan. Because today, if you are not able to settle your expenses, then it means that tomorrow you are going to find money or another way to settle yesterday's expenses. Then what about tomorrow's expenses? So always if you don't take care, it will flow over you. That's where you just get up and say, let me go in for a loan. Let me go in for this and that. Yes. So guys, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Please do well to share the link. As we are here, we don't mind, or we don't look at the level of your business. We are looking at how we can sustain our business. So if you look at our previous sessions, we have been talking about a lot, but all lies on how we can make our business sustain, how we can get profit from our business in the long-term version. So by being loan free in our business, or by controlling our finance in the business, this will help us to sustain the business. So by by controlling our finance in our business, we also need to look at manage inventory efficiencies. So by managing inventory efficiencies, we need to avoid overstocking or understocking inventory by using inventory management techniques. Yes, and also we need to optimize inventory turnover to minimize storage cost. We need to optimize inventory turnover to minimize storage cost and improve cash flow. Then also we need to track and analyze financial performance. So by tracking and analyzing financial performance, we need to regularly review financial statement. That's the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. These are the things we need to always put a track. We need to always track it and analyze it. The financial performance that's passing over in the business. Then also we need to use financial ratios and key performance indicators, KPIs, to monitor profitable liquidity and efficiency. We need to use financial ratios and key performance indicators to monitor profitability, liquidity, and efficiency. So by doing these things, then it means that we are ready to be loan free or be financially stable in our business. Then also we need to implement internal controls. So by implementing internal controls, we need to establish internal controls to prevent fraud, errors, and misuse of company funds. I hope you'll get it. So please do well to subscribe to the channel. Please do well to let us hear your comments, suggestions, implement, and you can let us know where you are watching us from. So we need to implement internal controls. By implementing internal controls, we need to segregate financial duties and responsibilities to ensure accountability and transparency. We need to segregate financial duties and responsibilities to ensure accountability and transparency. So by doing these things, then it means that we are ready to be financially stable in our business. So do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share the link. You can let us know or hear where you are watching us from, and also you can share your comment. So and also we need to reduce debt and manage financing. So this is the main topic. This is what we are talking about. We need to reduce debt and manage financing. Okay, Tony is saying that Tony, please, I beg, I watching from Chinderi or Krachi Inchumru. Tony, please, can you come again? Because I am not familiar with the word, but I don't know if it's a country or a city. So if the words are country or city, kindly let us know or know what exactly the word is. Because I can only pronounce it as Chindere or something like that. Krachi Chumuru. Forgive me if I couldn't mention it well. So so this is what we are saying. We want to be financially stable. We need to manage our finances in our business. So as a business personnel, as a businessman, if you are able, okay, that's the name. Oh, thank you. If I have mentioned it clear, that's the name. It is OT region, Ghana, right? Oh, nice. Then I will say that me are Ghanani a me day me ho esi wo say me kyerɛkyerɛ sɛnea yɛbɛtumi ama yɛ business sɛnea yɛbɛtumi ama yɛ business akɔ anim. Nti me previous sessions ni nyinaa no, I have been talking about business because we are trying as much as possible say we will motivate ourselves to elevate our business. Intimania akwaba minim so otitwi there. I think Oti region is somewhere close to the Ashantis or they understand or they speak Cree. They speak Cree as part of their languages. Yeah. So Tony, any try say obe subscribe to channel no. Try say obe share link no. Amba afoforo so enya de yesua no mu ebi. Yes. So guys, let's get back to what we are talking about. So all what we are talking about is how ways to control our finance in business, because we want to be financially stable in our business. We want to be debt free. We want to go debt free in our finances. So by going debt free or controlling our finance, then it means that we need to create and stick to our budget. By creating and sticking to our budget, we need to develop a detailed budget that include all income sources and expenses. And also where we need to do regular review and adjust the budget based on this is what I love. The last word here. We need to do regular review and adjust. You can adjust. So are you adjusting it top or down? So you can only adjust it based on actual performance and changing business conditions. So even let us put changing business condition and look at the actual financial performance. So if you want your business to grow, you need to look at this thing carefully. You need to always do a review and adjust the budget based on actual financial performance. So by adjusting it will help you to be a loan-free or stable in your finance in the business. And you need to monitor the cash flow, what is coming in and what is going out. So by monitoring it, we need to keep a close eye to ensure there is enough liquidity. to cover our day-to-day expenses. At times you go for a loan for your business, but I tell you, it will be like if you do payment, or if you pay part of the loan, or if you pay the loan, you don't even have a reserve money. Then it means that you go in for the loan again. Then you may use it for the same process, and it will end you up in the same direction. You see, and by doing all these things, you can only move out from this thing by keeping a close eye on the cash flow to ensure there is enough liquidity to cover day-to-day expenses. And you can also use cash flow forecasting to anticipate potential cash shortages or surplus. So guys, please, if you're new here, do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share the link. You can also let us know where you are watching us from, and you can share your comment or suggestions. So tonight we are looking at how we can be, or we can go debt free in our business, because in our business always our mindset becomes like, oh, after paying this loan, I'll go in for another. After paying this loan, I'll go in for this. After paying this loan, I'll go in for that. And if you do that, then it means that how are you managing the business? Tavma, hello Tavma, welcome. Hope you are doing good, and hope you have subscribed to the channel. Then do well to share the link as much as possible. And welcome everybody to this platform. We are here to learn or to know something that will elevate or sustain our business. If you are not a businessman, or what you are doing, or what you are doing in this life is business, so try or do well to learn or know these things for you to be loan free. Because in this life, all what we believe is once we are living, it means that it's a business that we are doing. Once the day break, or once you see the light comes for a purpose. The light comes for a reason. That's why we pay for light when it goes off. So we are saying that in this world, you and me, everybody have a problem. So to be a businessman, or to be a business mindset, you need to find ways and means to get solution for the problem. So what solution are you having? So by you having the solution, then it means that you have a business. Some people start by going in for loan. Some people start by going for sponsorship. Some people start by using their own capital. So by using your own capital as moving forward and going for loan, or doing something different that will bring additional money to your business. Today we are in to look at how we can put a stop from taking financial sources from outside to our business, because we have get to know that the business we are doing, or our business have grown to a certain level. So how can we put a stop in fetching or going in for another loan? And we can put a stop by being a financial stable. And how can we be financial stable in our business? So by being financial stable in our business, we need to control our finance. We need to control our expenses. We need to control our income. By controlling our income, we are saying that we need to create and stick to our budget. We need to monitor our cash flow. We need to control cost. We need to manage inventory efficiency. We need to track and analyze financial performance. We also need to set financial goals and targets. So by setting financial goals and targets, we need to establish specific financial goals and target for revenue, profit margins, and other key metrics. These are the things that will make us set financial goals and targets. So as you are doing a business as a businessman, what's your target in the business that you are doing? And also we need to monitor progress towards these goals and adjust strategies as needed to stay on track. We need to monitor the progress in the business. So let's say your business is always going in for loan, going in for support. What is the mindset, or what have you think behind? Have you think about the solution you can bring on board to stop going in for financial support to the business or for the business? Let's say your business have been moved from stage 1, from a day old, or from 1 year to 10 years, but you are still going in for loan to do the old thing or to do the same thing that you have been doing. So it means that you need to get a strategic, and you need to get strategic performances for management for the business. And also we are saying that we need to reduce debt and manage financing. So by reducing debt and managing finances, we need to minimize high interest debt. It's not every debt that we need to wait for it to kill or take off our head. There are some debt that comes with a high interest. We need to be as far as possible to kill that debt off and consider refinancing option to lower interest rates. Even the loan that you are taking, there are certain measures, or there are some banks that are, even if it's not only banks, but let me use them for example, that have high interest rates. But because you are a beginner, or because you have started at fresh, you need money to start, and you have get it from them. As you are moving on, try as much as possible to find an institution that has a low interest rate to sustain your business, for you to also get or start making profit out of it. And also we need to plan for taxes and compliance. So by planning for taxes and compliance, we need to always inform about tax obligation and ensure timely filing and payment of tax. And once a businessman, you have to understand, you have to know that tax is part of the business. So you have to know when and where and why you need to pay a certain amount of money or capital for tax. And you need to make sure that it is done. And you need to understand that tax is part of your obligations. So if it's part of your obligation, then you need to consider risk and return carefully and diversify investment to minimize risk. You need to consider risk and return carefully and diversify it. So by diversify investment to minimize risk. Yes. So by doing these things, then it means that you are ready to be escort-free or be financially stable in your business. So guys, let me remind you always, try as much as possible to share the link. try as much as possible to subscribe to the channel, and you can let us know your suggestions. You can also let us know your comments, your feedback, and your support that you have to add in. So we need to also we need to invest wisely. As a businessman, we need to make informed decision when investing company funds or surplus cash. Don't say that, oh, this is the profit that I've gotten from the business I did. So I want to put it into this or another business without thinking much about it, without making consultancy. So we need to make informed decision when investing company funds or surplus cash. And also we need to consider risk and return carefully and diversify investment to minimize risk. So by doing these things, then it means that you are ready. By doing these things, then it means that you are not going into debt, or you are not going for loans again. Then the last one we are looking at is we need to seek professional advice. So the professional advice comes in to invest by investing wisely. We need to get professional advice. By investing, by planning for tax and compliance, we need to get professional advice. By reducing debt and managing financing, we need to get professional advice. By implementing internal controls, we need to get professional advice. We need certain financial goals and targets. We need to get professional advice. That's why we are saying that even the business we are doing, it has been already done by somebody. So all what we have to do is to go to the person. All what we have to do is to talk to the person. Try as much as possible to use the person as your mentor and learn something from the person. Take the positive actions from the person and add it to yours. That's why we believe that we are living in Legends world. Because if I want to be a pastor, I have to understand and know that pastors have come already and gone. And once I want to be a pastor, I have to understand and know that those who came, some were bad, some were right, some were good. So who do I want to follow? If it's this person that I want to follow, I have to know, I have to learn the footsteps and pick out the positive side of the steps. I'm good to go. If I do this, I'm good to go. So by seeking professional advice, by consulting with financial advisors, accountant, or business consultant for expert guidance on financial management and planning. And also we need to stay updated on industry trends and economic development that could impact our business finances. So by implementing these strategies and practice consistently, so that's why we believe that that's our slogan, Legends Word. Then we say discipline and consistency will take you to another level. If you are disciplined and consistent, then it means that you are ready to grow. Then it means that you are ready to survive. So by implementing these strategies consistently, businesses can effectively control their improve financial stability, and make informed decisions for long-term success. I think the time is up. we always try as much as possible. When we come, we always try as much as possible to spend an hour. But if suggestions, if complaints, if any comment comes under the session, we will take our time and deal with it before we leave here. So I think we have 5 minutes that we can use it to do that. So from now going, please, you can share your comments, you can share your suggestion, and also you can let us know where you are watching us from. You can share your view of point on what we are talking about. You can also even bring ideas, because we are here to learn much more about business. We are here to learn how we can sustain our business. So these are the things that we need to move out, that we need to go away to sustain our business. We are not saying that as a business personnel, you don't need to go in for loan. You need, but you don't need to go in for loan to do the repeated action that you did. So what are the changes? What are the changes that come in your business? The changes, is it in positive way or negative? Is it a change that is rising the business, or is it a change that's reducing the business? Is your expenses making your business decline? Is the income making your business decline? Then what are the things? Have you looked at what are the things? Are you ready to go out to move in your business? So guys, I think our time is up, and we thank you very, very much for your time, for being with us since we started. And we know that we are here to make a positive impact from the different angle that we are coming from. And we are here to all help ourselves. So I think tonight was just a great day, because we just came in to look at a few things about our business. We just came in to talk on how we can be a debt free or reduce our debt. So we just came in to look at the ways to make debt free in business. God bless you. God bless you for your time. God bless you for staying tuned. God bless you for whatever you have lost. But I always remember you, please do well to subscribe to the channel, and do well to pray for us. Do well to pray for us to always increase what we have started doing here. I think yesterday night we just faced a small, I would say it's a small problem, but once it's a problem, it's a problem. As I was on live like this, automatically I found myself on bed whilst the live was going on. And I thank those who used their time, who try as much as possible to wait and find out what is happening. So God bless everyone. God bless you all for your time. God bless whatever that you have missed from this session. And do well to subscribe to the channel. Do well to share the link. or we'll call it a day. Good morning, wherever you are watching us from. Thank you. Bye bye. We shall meet tomorrow.